Greetings, 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 greetings. It is our Oracle Gems. We bless the sacred space, holy, 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 holy sacred space, divine guidance, angelic realm, ancestors, my guides, my totems, surrounding sacred space. We are loved, we are protected, we are the divine light, and we are always fully supported on our journeys, period. In the sanctuary. Da, 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 to give you the glory. And yeah, my sage. Actually, I hope I didn't drop any on my head wrap. I wasn't thinking about that. My scar. I don't have any scars, honestly. I'm burning my cinnamon. Also, I love cinnamon and sage. It definitely has an interesting smell. Yeah. Most High Almighty Supreme Creator, we call on all of the ancient deities that honor our highest embodiment of divine white light, Christ consciousness, Christos, Yeshua, Hamashiach. Yes, we are that. We are that. And I have so many. It's okay. Sob stories. Yes, I'm gonna be doing. Is that a contradiction? It might be a contradiction. I mentioned Jesus, Yeshua, Christ light, Krishna, Christos, Christ consciousness, and everyone's just like, you have to separate those. You can't put those together. And I'm just like, well, Krishna, Christos, Christ consciousness. And then people think that those are like separate things. I'm just like, I'm a cosmic deity, so you know what I'm saying? That sounds so crazy. But it's like we created these cosmic deities, right? Like, Shakti and Shiva and, Kali. Like, all of these are expressions of, like, honestly, I feel like when we were bigger. Do you remember? But yeah, this is the deck that I'm using. Earth Alchemy Oracle. And honestly, y'all, like the reasonings as to why that these people told me, these Christians were telling me, like, you shouldn't be wearing crystals. And you know what? I'm just kind of seeing it in a different light. To be honest. I really am. Because now I see, because I was just saying the same thing, and I realized we were saying the same thing. Yeah. I just feel like, and then there's this lady I follow. Oh, I'm not going to mention her. But, yeah. I want to stay focused on topic. They're just like, you should not be wearing crystals. And they pointed at it. It looked like crystals. It wasn't even crystals, y'all. I'm like, this is like glass or whatever. But yeah, it's not even crystals. I'm like, it might be plastic. It might be a mix between plastic and glass. But I don't think it was authentic. Yeah, I just like, I want to respect, have respect for the, I guess, the sanction of what it is. For that, I'd be having my cards, but I only do Oracle. And there's layers here to your cards as well. They keep telling me this, and these people that I meet that are Christians. I just think it's interesting. I just keep seeing this one. Maybe this one just keeps. Maybe I'm not shuffling good. Let go and surrender. Grandmother Moonstone. Interesting. Grandmother Moonstone was on top. And I keep seeing the pearl and alarm mirror, which is let go, surrender, release, patterns and triggers, please. Eliminating boundaries, new beginnings, cycles of change. Grandmother Moonstone. Wow. That's beautiful. But yeah, I'm going to do this. And I want to go ahead and two already just literally flew out upside down simultaneously like this. Oh, and If you know, welcome to Charisma Frequency. If you know, that's how I do my readings. Like how the cards pop out as a part of the reading. Yeah, so I love doing this, you know, so I'm gonna do what I love. And yeah, just my divine light. They both fell out upside down and both like this. They both just kind of just, and that was beautiful. I was actually unexpected. I thought I was gonna have to shuffle a little bit more, and that is definitely significant for this reading. Is a beautiful. We're gonna have something that just pops out beautifully and unexpectedly, and I feel like it's gonna be in the dual nature, like duality. And it's just so beautiful. Oh wow, look what I pulled. Of course, that's just a confirmation for me to do that thing that I said I was going to do. Because this card, actually, I was supposed to do something with this specific card that popped out. But yeah, which is aquamarine and white lily. It's supposed to. I pulled this when I did a reading before on someone, and it's coming back up. I was supposed to do something. The Empress Tree, catalyst for change, and then they all just came out upside down. But garnet and ladies. Ooh, yeah, and I was just wearing my garnet too, and actually I've been doing a lot of cinnamon. I've been doing a lot of work with cinnamon, and the garnet is actually labeled the cinnamon stone, or the for luck and prosperity, and the traveler stone as well. So that's interesting that popped up. I think I'm gonna keep it a 3 pull. The Empress Tree. I'm gonna show you, of course. The Empress Tree, catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, unbinding. I think I'm not finished. Oh, snap. I really feel like it's that one. That one fell on the floor. Actually, it was 2 of them that fell on the floor. 3 of them that fell on the floor. Oh, wow, that's the full pool. I wasn't even expecting that. And that abundance and clarity just comes unexpectedly. 3 of them fell face down on the floor, and the other one came out as a side card. Wow. Wow. Yes. So, like this. Okay. Fairy's orders, rest. Yeah, honestly, I feel like it could have been that, but it's cool. It's giving what it's giving. And it's still gonna come together. That's so significant too. Lemon balm, integrating energies, awakening. This deck is kind of a lot because it has like the crystal, the stone, and the herb, or I'm sorry, the plant. Yeah. The Empress Trees, catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, unbinding. And under that we have astrophyllite and ginkgo. I've been actually using a lot of ginkgo. Ginkgo biloba, Did I say that right? Biloba? Ginkgo biloba? That's an herb. I've been using that one. In powder form, I've been using that one in my smoothies. Super good. Star elders, signs and symbols, divine blueprints, and mint tea. Then we have garnet and ladies. It's okay. Because either way, garnet and ladies mantle, womb healing, sexual power, sovereignty. Yes. And aquamarine and white lily, go with the flow, divine mother, chicken that flow, detach, Ethiopian opal, fertile ground, Pegasus, unicorn energy, rainbow child. So yeah, like, and then the side card would be, I was just looking at lemon. I went right past lemon balm. Anandalite, and Ananda's like a lotus, and lemon balm, integrating energies, awakening and transitioning. So yeah, the whole totality of this pull, which I feel like I don't even need to use the cards, honestly. But yeah, this might be my last one, y'all. That's what I've been feeling. The Empress Tree, catalyst for change, and the star elders coming through. I mean, all of it is all in all. I'm being a vessel for the divine, and it just comes through me. And yeah, again, aquamarine. Wow. Fairy's orders. And this is like this giant chalice pouring into her light body. That's beautiful. And she's like all these flowers around her. Replenish and release guilt. Ooh. Replenish and release guilt. That is right underneath. I don't even feel like showing them, to be honest. Replenish and release guilt. And see, that energy is coming up. It's the energy of not, and that's how I started the reading off, is those two cards coming out upside down. And for me, upside down is a representation of not being able to see clearly. But it's there. Like, it's, even though you're not perceiving it how you think you should perceive it, it's still right in front of you. It's still there. It's still present. And it's they both went these two ways. So that's duality. So you have that dual nature that's just presenting itself to you as a reflection of yourself. And you don't necessarily always have to flip it. Like, it's still there. It's still embodying and representing what it's supposed to. And you can still utilize those energies. So it's like, the way I'm just like, whether you're going left or right hand path, I feel like, and I see that garnet and womb healings in the center. That's so significant as far as, oh, is this like dirty, or is this nasty, or, this embodying that daemon or the lower nature, or should I always have to be my higher nature? And even the synchronicities for this, for me, even bumping into this lady in the store yesterday, and I prayed for her right there in the store, and she had a cross around her neck, so I knew she was Christian. She's actually from Spain. Beautiful lady. And I guess I was like, what's that accent? She told me she's from Spain. And we just connected in the store, and I prayed for her. And actually, yeah. And she was just, I told her something. I prayed for her, and then she was like, and then she just basically channeled to me and just was like, be easy on yourself. You don't always have to. I was actually asking her to buy me something. I was asking her, like, would you be able to help me buy this juice? I can afford this one, but I need the other one. I ended up putting it back because she was unable to help me. She was like, I'm a widow. And that's why I was like, you want to just pray? I pray. And then she was like, yes. She's like, I'm Christian. I'm like, yeah, I can see the cross. Like, let's do it. And then after, she gave me a message. She was like, you don't always have to do all this juice. Sometimes you can just do, like, you can munch on something like celery, or, maybe get some peaches, or, and if you see that donut, get the donut. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be so strict. And she's like, you need something to hold, like something, she's like, you don't get like paid. And I told her about fasting and all of that. And I was like, you know what? And she's like, you're beautiful the way you are. You don't need to change. And I was like, I really need to hear that, because I just feel like, and I was like, I know my weight fluctuates. And she was like, honey, we do that. And I'm just like, yeah, I totally feel getting that croissant or getting that bagel, or, eating that little brownie. But then you can still do your herbal teas. You can still kind of do both. And it's interesting because judgment is also being highlighted, and that ties into shame and guilt. And I feel like I've been like, someone in my life who I was judging is they do this thing where they'll eat and then they'll do a smoothie, and I'm just like, or they'll do like a salmon burger, and then they'll drink like this juice, and I'm just like the green juice. And I'm just like, that's not a detox, right? They're like, I'm cleansing. I'm like, you just ate a little a salmon burger, baby. You can't do both. And I just think it's funny that's coming full circle. And yeah, I just garnet and lady's mantle. I've never heard of a lady's mantle. I might have to look that up. But sexual power and sovereignty. Sexual power and sovereignty. And underneath that one is fairies orders, which is rest, replenish, and release guilt. And that's directly releasing that guilt from your womb so you can fully embody. Yeah, and going with the flow is a part of that. And yeah, fertile grounds. I'm so over it. I'm just kind of like over this whole thing. Yeah, star elders say rest, womb healing, clarity, freedom, unbinding your womb, and just being free in your sexual, sensual expression, and reclaiming that sovereignty through your divine vessel. And resting is a part of that. You have to rest. It's okay to move slow. Sometimes things are shaky, wobbly. There's going to be a dual nature of things. And either way you go, whatever path you take, once you've done that healing and that resting, that rejuvenation, you reclaimed your power, and, you negated and cast away that guilt and that shame, the lower vibrations. You're no longer embodying that essence of lower vibration that goes against your sovereignty. That's when, things just kind of click no matter what, even if you take left, right, Really, it's good to be balanced again. Whether I want to get that donut, you can still have your herbal teas, your medicines, and eat your healthy meals and be organic and all of that. That sensual healing is just so important. And it's just like once you finally anchor in, you know, you having the solid roots, like the tree having the solid roots, like the empress tree, you're already that empress. And like this tree, the roots go down. So once you're solidified within those roots by doing that inner work, that inner womb healing, that sacral work, that sacral healing, the tree can go whichever way it wants to. And see how for me it's like it's already in like the cosmos, and it's just, it can go as far as it wants up into the sky because the roots are so strong and solid. Yeah, and the star elders, the signs and symbols, the divine blueprints, all of that is within you. So just regaining that. And again, and this fertile ground pops up in here. That tree has to have fertile ground. So I feel like that's a consistent cleansing. That's a consistent thing of just, it's an action. It truly is an action. Like that self-love is just an action. It's not like a one-time thing. And I feel like you get that fertile ground through simply resting and rejuvenating, and just how that light is pouring in through her crown. Literally, the star elders will literally pour that energy of rejuvenation and replenishment through your crown as you're resting. Literally, you rejuvenate, and that's how the ground remains fertile. Unicorn energy, rainbow child. Yes, and when you're embodying that, you're literally just going with the flow. And when you go with the flow of the divine, it says divine mother should Shekinah flow and detach. When you're going with that divine flow, that's just so in sync with going with that divine flow with the cosmic mother, divine mother. She's always going to provide and provide for you and protect you. And it's that aquamarine, so like that oceanic beautiful energy of just, and that white literally of purity that's going to help you further detach and stay in that state of purity and fertile ground. And you will always find a balance between resting and rejuvenating, and also putting out energy and being that catalyst for change for others. And that you're just going to be integrating those energies as you're moving. And that womb healing is just, it's already there. You see how that garnet stone just in this peaceful garden and a little bird, and that can also be a protector. It's just like it's already said and done. Like when you go with that flow, I just feel like that moving energies keep moving. It's just all of that with that divine mother is just embodying that starlight as the Pegasus, unicorn, and rainbow child. When you're embodying that light, it's just like you're going to constantly just, it's like this ongoing light beam. Like it's just constant replenishment. There's no end to the abundance. There's no end to the greatness. And she just covers and protects you as you're moving. You can just be free flowing. And yeah, that's what we deserve. That's what we deserve. So yeah, that's the reading. And yeah, I like this, of course, the essence of the deck, because that cosmic mother, earth alchemy, you know, this is the back of the card. Like you are that crystal, and that light is beaming. But yeah, that is it. And yeah, crystal dragon. That's what's on the front. Crystal dragon, sound and color, new healing modalities, rainbow rays, Solfeggio frequencies. And I literally just did that when I was in my bath earlier. I did some Solfeggio frequencies with my natural voice, connecting to that crystal dragon, that ancient healing modalities, just through my divine vessel, as I am the lights, as fairies orders, and lava and stone, red hot poker. My body is a safe space. That's the mantra that's on here. And that's heavy Pele energy. My body is a safe space, transmuting, breaking down barriers, realization, lava stone, and red hot poker. Ooh, lava stone. That's beautiful. I actually might look into that one. That's definitely the energy of the goddess Pele. She's the goddess of lava and volcanoes. And that's heavy. That's the pantheon of Hawaii. If you don't know, now you know. And yeah, that's beautiful energy. And every single thing you do is just in divine order, because you are literally the star of your dreams, the star of your life, and your life, you're living that dream that's manifesting, and we're all manifesting, whether it's conscious or unconscious. That's where, honestly, I feel like the lava stone could come in as purification with that water and fire. Both of those, again, that duality, it comes in with that red, oh my gosh, red hot poker. This is beautiful. I'm gonna look into this one. That comes through heavily to kind of like purge, purify, and amplify more. I feel like, yeah. So my body is a safe space. That's definitely very root energy. Root energy. That's that red. That's that womb work. That's that. Moving that chi up your spine for real. Breaking down barriers. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm tapping into. We'll close this here, and I'm gonna close with the message of simply be who you are, and that is that. Everything is everything. Everything, I don't know, it is everything. Whatever. But I kind of like how the top and bottom card were kind of differing a little bit. Lava Stone and Crystal Dragon. But again, look, the dragon breathes fire, right? So that's beautiful. But yes, I totally says the feminine mask on the Ethiopian opal. I'm just not seeing that. The feminine and masculine. You see, you have one, like that's the masculine and feminine uniting as one, as the beautiful, as these rainbow child Pegasus. Wow, that's so beautiful. Yes, so that concludes the reading, and yeah, stay embodied in your breath and in your bliss.